Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Bermuda Triangle and explain its mystery. Before we start talking about the Bermuda Triangle's mystery, let's look over what the Bermuda Triangle is. Well, the Bermuda Triangle is a triangular part of the North Atlantic Ocean, and it is between North America and South America. Its points are at Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico. If you connect all of these places, then it will make a triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, also commonly known as the Devil's Triangle, has had many ships and planes and people gone missing in that area. And you may be thinking, why is it called Devil's Triangle? Well, that's why. Many people and ships and planes have gone missing in that area, and there aren't really many evidence to how they went missing. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 incidents that have happened in the Bermuda Triangle, and I am also going to talk about 2 more things which will add up to the Bermuda Triangle's mystery. Okay, let's get started. The first incident is going to be about the USS Cyclops. The USS Cyclops was a massive cargo ship. At that voyage, it was carrying metal. So the voyage plan was to go from North America to Brazil. So once the USS Cyclops reached Brazil, it went for inspection, just to check for any damages, because it was going to go back to America. In that inspection, they said that the USS Cyclops needed to go back to America for repairs. Whenever the ship left Brazil, going to America, it took another inspection in the middle just to check if it was good enough to go to continue the voyage. The inspection results were that the ship was totally fine. It was good enough to go for the last part of the voyage. After the ship left the dock, it was never seen again. After it left that last inspection place, it just disappeared. No one ever saw the Cyclops again. Okay, so here's evidence to how the Cyclops disappeared. The USS Cyclops was a really massive ship, I already told you, but its size was like 1.5 football fields. So that's really, really big, right? And it's probably really heavy. And then there was also 11,000 tons of metal on top of it, which is so much weight. And they may have actually inspected wrong in that second inspection, because in the first one they said that there was damage. And in the second one, they said it was perfectly fine. So a little bit confusion. They may have done some repairs at Brazil. But the second one, it said it was totally fine. But there may have actually been some hidden damage in the boat that may have led water into the hull or something. And you probably have heard of the Titanic. It was a really big ship. It crashed on a glacier and it sunk. That is probably what happened to the USS Cyclops. I'm not saying it probably crashed on a glacier, because at that time it was also carrying 300 people, which probably overwhelmed the ship and made it sink to the ocean. Okay, now the second incident is about a small boat called the Daring. It was not quite as big as the Cyclops. It was not near as big as the Cyclops. It was just a small commercial boat. It belonged to a company named Deering. So what happened was that boat was sending radio signals time to time, and then all of them stopped. There was no radio signals. And the company Deering asked the government to send search parties to look for the boat. The search parties finally found the boat, and the boat didn't look damaged on the outside, but once they went into the inside, it looked as if the boat had got stranded in like a storm and been tossed around, and stuff had been stolen. And this is the creepiest part. There was no people in it, giving it the name the Ghost Ship, because there was nobody in that ship. Okay. So the evidence for it is that pirates hijacked the ship, and they just went aboard, they took the people, they probably killed them, and then they stole some stuff, damaged the boat, that stuff. But this incident happened in 1921, and back then piracy was much, much more common than now. Because now there's barely any pirates, because like you see pirates in movies now. They make movies about pirates. But back then, pirates were actually real. There was pirates in the Bermuda Triangle too. Okay, and the third and the last incident of this video, there's obviously more incidents, but the third incident is going to be about Flight 19. Flight 19 consists of 5 planes, 5 pilots, 1 of those pilots were a trainer, and 4 of those pilots were students. So what happened was the planes, they took off and they were never seen again. They just disappeared too. They didn't disappear in plain sight. They went on for a while and then they never landed again. So what happened was the trainer, he told one of the students to lead the flight. So whenever the student led the flight, he or she probably did the calculation, probably calculated the flight wrong. So since the other planes were following that plane's lead, they may have been damaged and stranded on an island or sunk into the sea. Okay, those are 3 incidents with evidence that how they disappeared. And there's probably more incidents with evidence, but these are the 3 that stood out to me most. In the book written by Larry Kushner, these 3 are also included again. And again, if you want to learn more about this topic, you should go and check out that book. Okay, to sum it up, the Bermuda Triangle doesn't have a mystery. Okay, kind of mind-blowing because all this time, some people may have told you the Bermuda Triangle has a mystery. What's in the Bermuda Triangle? Well, it really doesn't have a mystery. It was just a rumor brought up over a series of incidents. But none of these incidents have happened currently because the Cyclops incident happened in 1918. Then the Carol Deering incident happened in 1921, and the Flight 19 incident happened in 1945. These were way back, because now it's 2020. So that means now our technology, our ships, the planes that we make are probably more advanced. Also, one thing about the Bermuda Triangle is all the time, it had lots of water traffic. There were always boats going around, there was always planes, because it's connecting to a continent. It's like between 2 continents, North America and South America. Okay, so now I think that the Bermuda Triangle does not have a mystery. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below what you think about the Bermuda Triangle. Do you think that there's actually no mystery to it? Or is there some secret mystery that still needs to be revealed? Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button.